Hi, everyone. Welcome back to All Kinds of Advice podcast. For today's topic, we are going to be talking about Cardi B and Tasha K. But before I go into it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Let's keep it growing and flowing. Oh, child. So never in a million years would I have thought that, Tasha K would have apologized, wholeheartedly to Cardi B. We seen, a couple days ago, Tasha K came online. She was quite emotional. She talked about a lot of the trauma that she experienced in her life. And, she also apologized, to Cardi B. She mentioned to Cardi B that she loves her. And one thing that she really said that really, was super powerful to me, in which she mentioned to Cardi, because Cardi had a whole situation where she had gotten frustrated and allegedly she wanted to kill herself, and she Cardi mentioned something along the lines of wanting to put a bullet to her head. So, I don't know if that sort of struck a nerve with Tasha K, and Tasha K felt like, she should come on and apologize to Cardi, and really encourage her, to keep going and not take her own life, because a lot of the hurt that Cardi has experienced, has come from, a lot of the bullying that was bestowed upon her by Tasha K. So, Tasha K comes online and she tells her, like, a lot of people look up to you, your fans love you. She tells Cardi, I love you. I was listening to the whole conversation that Tasha K was having, and I was shocked. Like, I had my jaw open, like I could not believe, like, because time and time again, like even when Cardi won, the $4 million, Tasha K kept bullying her. Tasha kept trolling. I was like, you know what, even though this woman lost in court and she has to pay Cardi B this large sum of money, she hasn't stopped. She keeps making fun of her. So I thought, like, she's always gonna get her ego in the way, and she's never going to apologize for to Cardi B. So I was super super shocked when she came online, and she put her ego aside. And Tasha K, she's done some horrible things to Cardi, but I just want to say, like, I have to commend her at due to the fact that she was able to put her ego aside and just apologize and be remorseful. Some people are debating it, if it's genuine, but in my personal opinion, I feel like it's genuine. I feel like it's a long time coming, and I feel like she made the right decision by coming online and apologizing, to Cardi B and that sort of thing. And one thing that really stood out to me is she said, who's gonna teach me to be a better person? If you put, a bullet to your head. She said she thanks Tasha K thanks Cardi B and said that Cardi helped her to level up mentally, and Cardi also encouraged her not to misuse the gift God gave her, which is the gift of like entertaining people, talking like through her comedy stuff that she has on her channel, talking about celebrities, various topics in which she helps people, to laugh and stay sane, because a lot of people she mentioned on the live has reached out to her saying that her channel saved them. And Tasha K is super funny, like despite the things that she has done to Cardi, I am not going to sit up here and lie and say that she's not talented. She's super talented. She's super funny. I believe she's like, the goal of, talking about, celebrities and, having like anything that's funny and that sort of thing. So, she comes and she tells Cardi, thank you for leveling me up, mentally. And, and one thing I really, really liked is the fact that even though she apologized, this is why I felt like it was genuine. She apologized to Cardi, and she doesn't say anything like, "Oh, I wish you can just like, take away the 4 million and have me not pay you." She still tells Cardi, like, you know what, see you in court. You're gonna get what's yours, and we're gonna settle this. She tells her, she doesn't run from her accountability. This is why I sort of have an issue where I see a lot of people, speaking against Tasha K, in the sense that they're saying like, "Oh, Cardi should not even listen to anything that she's saying. She's being fake. She's not being genuine." This lady is not running from the money that she owes. She's telling Cardi B, "I'm going to pay you that money." So I don't see like her running from it in any shape or form. She's willing to still pay Cardi B. Of course, she doesn't have the entire 4 million, so she's pleading to Cardi to do that, in portions, like a payment plan, that sort of thing. And Cardi surprisingly reaches out to, she came online and she responded, I mean, to Tasha K, and she talks about, like she has a big heart. Her friends say that she has a big heart. She's mentioned that she's not going to make a decision right away. Because Tasha K put her through a lot. Like there was instances, in which she wanted to kill herself. She did mention that. It's hard being a celebrity where you're constantly scrutinized. And I know a lot of people will say have thick skin, but Tasha K did put her through a lot. So she said that she's not going to make a decision right now. And obviously Cardi also mentioned that she's not going to talk to her friends about this. She's not going to talk to her husband about this because her friends and her husband are going to, reiterate and communicate with her and tell her that she should not have, any sympathy for Tasha, that she should, sort of deal with Tasha heavily and make her pay. Don't perhaps create a payment plan with her, and they're gonna perhaps remind her of all the suffering that she suffered under the hands of Tasha K. So so Cardi already knows what they're gonna say. So Cardi said that she's not gonna talk to any of these people, but she is going to be talking to her mom and her lawyers, of course, to see what direction she should take now that Tasha has come out and apologized to her, and that sort of thing. And it's something that Cardi also mentioned, when she was on that Twitter space. She said that she could tell when someone is depressed and when someone is going through some shit, and when they sort of don't have anyone to talk to or don't have like a support system. Which I believe Tasha has her fans and she has like her husband and everything. But she's going through some things. I see on the live, Tasha was very emotional. She was crying. This is how I know it's genuine, because Tasha was, had her ego sort of get in the way before. And even though she lost, and even though I feel like she knew in her heart that she was wrong, and even though I feel like she knew in her heart that she really treated Cardi B really bad, she was not coming for and being genuine and apologizing to Cardi B because she let her ego get in the way. And I feel like now she sort of, is on the path to healing, and she's really, really just let it go, and was ready. I'm sure it wasn't easy for her to come and apologize wholeheartedly to Cardi B. That's how I feel like, it's genuine in that sense. So she's gonna talk to her mom, talk to her lawyers, and come up with a decision. And then she also said something that was super, super powerful, as well. Cardi said, she tells Tasha, stop hurting people, breathe and think before you talk, and that sort of thing. But a lot of criticism, is a lot of people are critiquing Tasha K and saying that she is not genuine. They believe like this is a ploy to sort of get on the emotional side of Cardi B, and they feel like Cardi B should have no sympathy for her. They feel like this is like some sort of paloya coming on, that sort of thing, like that she just wants to pull on Cardi's heartstrings, and she's not really sorry. I know a lot of people, like even like some of those big YouTubers like Armin Wiggins. He also mentioned that he feels like Tasha is mentally ill, and he it was kind of like it was him that Tasha K hurt versus Cardi. He was like, Cardi shouldn't forgive her. And, he feels like if Cardi, forgives her or doesn't let her pay, the money, that she's going to hurt her again. And I disagree. And again, I'm not discrediting the things that Tasha K has done, but I believe in second chances. Obviously her and Cardi does not need to be friends, but I feel like, this can open up a new chapter of forgiveness. This can allow, Tasha K to grow. She hasn't made the best decisions. She was vile in how she treated Cardi B, but they can close this chapter and heal. And I don't feel like that Tasha K is mental, as Armin is communicating. I feel like she's dealing with a lot of trauma. I feel like she does need to do a lot of therapy. But I feel I should commend Tasha K for coming out and being real and expressing her emotions, putting her ego aside. She did not have to do this, but she chose to. And I hope she is on the path of healing. And again, I don't feel like Cardi needs to sort of erase the 4 million that is owed to her. I feel like they should do a payment plan and go from there. But again, it's nice to see this chapter for the both of them. But that's my 2 cents on the whole situation. Of course, I didn't like the way that Tasha K was towards Cardi B. I have to be truthful that it was bullying. But the fact that she came out now, put her ego aside, and apologized to this young lady. I think it's up from here for Tasha K and her brand. But let me know in the comment section below. You do not have to agree with me. That's all right. Do you feel that Tasha K is genuine in her apology? Do you feel that Cardi B is going to wipe the entire 4 million, or do you feel that she's going to do payment plans with her? Do you feel that like the direction they can perhaps be friends in the future, and perhaps laugh about this and put it behind them? Let me know your comments. I would love to get a heated debate going as it relates to this. But that's my 2 cents on the whole situation that happened. And that's all for today. So I'll see you guys on the next episode. Thank you for listening. Take care. Ciao.